Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Detroit, Michigan.
You grew up in Detroit,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, they're white. So, yeah, suburbs of Detroit. All right. So,
you grew up in a mixed race household,
mixed race,
is that right?
Yeah, my parents were mixed, were interracial. My mom was white, my dad was black.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's like this sweet little kind of elven white lady from Northern Illinois, from a farming community in Northern Illinois, but she's like down for the black cause, big time, you know.
Right.
And so when we were kids, we used to watch, I'd watch the news with my mom, and like the news would come on, they'd say, a man was attacked today on the 7,000 block of St. Aubin, and my mother would look at the TV and go, please be white, please be white, please be white. Like, not the man who got attacked, but the perpetrator. The perpetrator was, please be white, please don't be black. And so she's like,
really for the cause,
for the black people. Yeah. She's seen her all my family parties. Just acres and acres of afros and this little white lady bobbing around, you know. It's fun, yeah.
You are, am I correct? You are a trained mime.
Yeah, I took mime in graduate school.
Why would you do that?
Why
would you take mime?
It was required of us. Okay. And Andy knows that in improv, we call mime object work because it sounds so much cooler than mime. So like, oh, no, I'm just doing some object work. You know. But
why is it called object work instead of mime?
Because like if that cup, you know, like you were going to pretend there's a cup in an improv scene,
right?
You would, it's an object. So I'm going to pick up the object and place the object down and glom off of the object. That's called glomming. You glom on and you glom off. If you glom on, put it down and go like this, you're a ghost.
Yeah.
So
I call that picking up and putting down.
All right, okay.
But
oh my God, you just naturally glommed.
Well, no,
You did a natural air glom.
You know, I did some improv back in the day. I know how to, when you pick up a cup, one of the big rules is then you have that cup. I just passed my hand through it.
You did it, you're a ghost.
That's the rule, yeah.
So
you gotta then put it back down again and respect the space of that cup.
Exactly, you respect.
Andy, would you like my ear? There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Oh, and there's my vacuum. Yeah.
No, that was a cup of acid. Isn't improv fun?
It's so much fun.
It's the greatest.
It's nothing better. And it pays so well.
Yeah. You made millions of dollars as a mime. So yeah, I would think that would be the hardest thing. And you don't do any of that stuff though,
No, we never did that. What we did was like, we did undulations. That was the big thing.
We've all done that.
Dr. Phil was just talking about undulations, yeah. And we do all this stuff where you had to learn how to move the different parts. You were doing it earlier.
Yeah.
Different parts of your bodies were like, you know, like if you're going to go around a wall or a pole, like you have to hold the pole and you have to move like this around the pole and all this kind of stuff. So we did a lot of this stuff in mime class. A lot of this jazz. Yeah, thank you. A lot of that jazz. So, you know what I mean? And it was like.
How'd that go over in Detroit? Yeah. Look at me, I got my pole.
I used to, when I come back home for Christmas, you better not threaten me, because here's my shotgun.
Yeah.
You know.